What's up, guys? So you can see I finally got the room back in some sort of order so I can film in here. Let me preface this video by saying first, if you hear any noise, any like whine, scratching, stuff like that, that is my two cats at the door. They're needy and they don't like that they're outside. I recently got two cats. I posted that on my Twitter a week or two ago that my girlfriend and I basically adopted two 2-year-old cats, a boy and a girl, Tommy and Gypsy. But today we are here for another movie haul. These are movies that I actually forgot about after my latest haul video. I was reorganizing some stuff in the bedroom and I found these and realized I never made a video about picking these up. All of these but one are Dollar Tree movies. I'll start off with the one movie that was not from Dollar Tree. It was from Redbox. I got this a little bit ago when it went on sale. Can't remember how much I gave for this. Couldn't be more than $5-6. And that is Godzilla vs. Kong on Blu-ray. I loved this movie. I thought it was great. I really like the new Godzilla movies. I like Kong a lot more. Kong was my favorite until this one came along. Really do enjoy this movie a lot, and especially to get it for such a cheap price to have in my collection. Now I just need Kong Skull Island, which is funny. My favorite, and I don't own it yet. I just haven't had the opportunity yet. But I do have the Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now on to the Dollar Tree movies. First off, we'll start with, let's see how many, 3, there are 6 titles, 5 are DVD and 1 is Blu-ray. I'll go ahead and start with the one Blu-ray, and that is Jim Carrey in Mr. Popper's Penguins. This was the only copy that I saw, or that I've seen at Dollar Tree. Any of the Dollar Trees that I've gone to, this was the only copy that I saw. I saw this quite some time ago, I believe on a movie channel, and I really enjoyed it. It had a cute story, and it has penguins. I love penguins. I'm looking here to see what the year of this movie was. 2011. So yeah, quite some time ago that this movie came out, but I really enjoyed it, and for $1.25, I picked it up. Now we get into the DVDs. First off, this movie, never seen before, never heard of. I got sucked in because it's about cute animals, Napoleon. It's about a cute golden retriever puppy. He goes on an adventure and meets a bunch of other cute animals. As you can see on the cover there is a koala, there is a turtle, and I believe is that a macaw? I know it says on here somewhere what it is. It's a parrot. Join a precarious golden retriever pup as he takes off on a magical journey to the wilds of the Australian outback in this wonderful all-animal adventure. Napoleon is a wonderful treat the whole family will love. Life as a house pet isn't much fun for young Muffin, a puppy who dreams of being a wild dog. So when he gets his chance to escape his suburban backyard in a helium balloon-powered basket, the pup hops on board, changes his name to Napoleon, and sets off on the adventure of a lifetime. Along the way, he meets some very special friends, a chatty parrot, a wise owl, a clever koala, and more, who help him on his journey for excitement. But fun isn't all that Napoleon discovers on his quest for adventure. He also learns more about the world and himself than he ever thought possible. And the disc for Napoleon, unfortunately it is kind of a plain disc with just the logo on it. What year was this? 1997. This was during that craze in the 90s, or a little after the craze in the 90s of all the animal movies like Homeward Bound. We had Babe, Gordy, the less known Gordy, which I liked more than Babe. And yeah, I missed out on this somehow. Milo and Otis, I believe that was early 90s. But I got sucked in because I thought it was a cute movie. And again, for $1.25, I decided to pick it up. I thought it would be, something fun to watch. And, I love cute animals, especially like baby animals. Next up, one that I never saw. Next is one that I saw parts of and I never saw fully. But the cast and the fact that it was $1.25 at Dollar Tree, I had to pick this one up. It's got Anton Yelchin, rest in peace. We've got Kat Dennings, and we've got Robert Downey Jr., Charlie Bartlett. Like I said, I've seen a little bit of this. It definitely has potential with the casting. I like all of the people that I named very much. Anton Yelchin, it's really sad that he died so young. He was really coming into his own. He was really starting to show how talented he was. The kids at Western Summit High have, quote, issues, end quote, and newcomer Charlie Bartlett is coming to the rescue with a briefcase full of prescription pills and a head full of pop psychology. This rebel with a cause brings hilarious help to the student body and unending grief to his neurotic principal, Mr. Gardner, played by Robert Downey Jr. Suddenly, Charlie is the hottest man on campus, and he's even caught the eye of Gardner's sultry daughter. An outrageous comic spin on today's Prozac generation, Charlie Bartlett has your prescription for laugh-out-loud insanity. And I'm assuming the principal's daughter is played by Kat Dennings, so really looking forward to checking this out. It looks like a fun movie. Disc for Charlie Bartlett is another plain disc with just the logo on it. And if you enjoy Anton Yelchin and you've never seen The Green Room, I highly recommend that movie. I love that movie a lot. It's categorized as a horror, but I wouldn't say it's a horror. I would say more it's a thriller. However, it has horror elements in it. It's got some pretty gruesome, gory parts in it. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and look it up, check it out, what it's about, and watch it. It's a really good movie. It's also got Sir Patrick Stewart in it, and he is excellent in that movie. Next up in our Dollar Tree haul, we've got Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss. Heard about this movie, especially the last couple years. This one is pretty infamous, just because of Cage being very over the top, which he's kind of become known for. That's his whole thing now. But it's basically become his shtick, and he really has leaned into that in recent years. But I've heard a lot about this movie. In this outrageous, erotically charged thriller about a womanizing New York executive who becomes convinced that he's a vampire when one of his conquests bites his neck in throes of passion. Jennifer Beals sizzles as the femme fatale who sets Cage on his baddie course in this darkly funny, quote, lively imaginative fantasy, end quote, by Los Angeles Times. This was 1989, 1 hour and 43 minutes. I've heard a lot about this. Vampire's Kiss disc, another plain disc. I had an eye out for this one because I saw a couple other people find this one at Dollar Tree, so I had to have it. This one's still floating around out there, so if you still want to pick this one up, even though this is an older haul, this one's still out there. Next, a comedy starring Zach Galifianakis, Owen Wilson, Kristen Wiig, and Jason Sudeikis. Masterminds. I remember hearing about this. I remember seeing the trailer for it. Oh, look at that. It's got Leslie Jones in there. And wanting to see it just because, again, the cast reeled me in, even though I know a lot of times a good cast doesn't equal a good movie. They kind of load the cast with a bunch of names and there's to get people in. But yeah, this cast right here really draws me and makes me want to see it. And I remember seeing the trailer too, so I went ahead and picked it up. I've never seen it before, but it gives me reason to watch it now. Zach Galifianakis is armed and dangerously funny in this hilarious action comedy inspired by an incredible but true story. David, played by Galifianakis, is an unassuming armored truck driver who longs for adventure. Lured into the scheme of a lifetime by his beautiful work crush Kelly, played by Kristen Wiig, and her cohort Steve, played by Owen Wilson, David manages the impossible and makes off with $17 million in cash. But when his partners in crime keep the loot and set him up for the fall, David must dodge the authorities, evade a hitman played by Jason Sudeikis, and find a way to take back what he rightfully stole. Sounds interesting. Like I said, the cast just sucked me in, so I think it'll, if nothing else, it'll be a good time. Masterminds disc. Oh, we got some disc art. Love it. And last but certainly not least, I was surprised to find this one at Dollar Tree. I have never seen any of these movies except maybe the first one a long time ago. And that is Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 3 and 4. So yeah, Rocky 3, of course, the one with Mr. T in it. And then Rocky 4, that's kind of the one everyone seems to know with Ivan Drago. And this is the only one that they had. I was surprised to find this. And I have Rocky 1, I believe. I have the first Rocky that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I guess now that I own them, I don't really have an excuse not to watch them. Like I said, I think I saw the first one long time ago, but I've never seen any of the others. Rocky 3 and Rocky 4. Oh, these are the worst ones. These are the worst discs. Nothing at all, and the title's like so minuscule, you can barely read it. That is my haul. Dollar Tree and one from Redbox right there. And then Godzilla vs. Kong from Redbox. Pretty good haul there, if I do say so myself. Like I said at the beginning, I set these aside a couple weeks ago when my girlfriend and I were rearranging our bedroom. I stuck these in a drawer, and I just now discovered them. Some of these are still popping up in Dollar Trees, even though this is an older haul. All my social links are going to be in the description. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Follow me over there if you have any of those. Twitter I basically use mostly to update the channel and kind of what I'm up to, stuff like that. Sometimes personal things like me getting my girlfriend and I getting the cats. On TikTok, I post mostly a lot of action figure videos and just random stuff like that. Nothing too extraordinary. Nothing really about movies, other than the what I watched in a series has kind of gone over there just because it just wasn't getting views over here. So, but yeah, follow me on all those things if you have them. But that is gonna do it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time on my channel. And if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Click that bell and come back next time I upload a video. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being awesome. And I'll see you next time.